Alright, we're back in the garage, and today we're talking about the McGregor versus Dustin Poirier fight that just happened like 20 minutes ago. Poirier wins by TKO in the second round. Crazy. Can't say I expected it. I thought McGregor was going to beat him, but a lot of people thought McGregor was going to beat him. Okay, before we talk about the fight that just happened, I want to talk about their 2014 fight. So back in 2014, both of them rising featherweights. Immediately in the 2014 fight, something vastly different from Conor now versus Conor back then is Conor's stance, just the way he fights in general. In 2014, Conor McGregor against Poirier opened up with a hook kick. And he like walks out, he switches here, and then he goes to the hook kick. What I loved about featherweight McGregor is his bouncing style. He bounced back and forth. He'd jump in, out, super light on his feet. And that's how he knocked out Aldo in like 13 seconds. He's bouncing in and out of range, and then he bounces back and hits that left hand on Aldo. The big difference between that fight and this fight tonight was McGregor's stance. McGregor is like this, in like a boxing stance. Like sunk down and just like walking forward with his hands up trying to find like counters. And in the first round he landed some good left hands because he's a super precise puncher and he'll land some left hands. But this newer version of Poirier, this built, like he's big, he's a big 155er and he can take a shot better now. And you could see that because Conor landed a couple of good left hands, Poirier just ate it. And another thing that was big for Poirier winning is the takedown that he got in the first round. Conor in the first round, whatever style, whatever stance or like however he's fighting, if he's bouncing or if he's like sunk down, he's always dangerous in the first round. So Poirier shoots, gets a takedown, takes it to the cage and is in the clinch. It's mostly clinch work in that first round and on the ground, which was smart by Poirier. Take that round one McGregor out of it, and then in the second round kind of settle in and find your shots. And in my opinion, the biggest reason Poirier won was those low calf kicks that he was throwing. He did it in the first fight, and I'm gonna give credit to Weasel MMA, was really the only one to throw leg kicks at McGregor in their fight, and he had some success doing it. Not as much success as this fight because McGregor's planted down, not a lot of side-to-side movement, he's in the range of the calf kick the whole time. Poirier out of southpaw, throws it, and Conor wasn't checking it at all. And Poirier was throwing hard calf kicks, and calf kicks hurt so much more than just like upper thigh leg kicks. They hurt so much more. It only takes about 4 to 5 good calf kicks for that leg to be done. And even in that first round, Poirier landed a couple of good calf kicks, but in that second round, he started piling them on, and you could notice Conor slowing down. But again, all this resorts back to Conor's stance. If he's bouncing, he can bounce out and bounce back in with the left hand. And even against Cowboy, which he dominated and won, just flat-footed, not bouncing around. I don't like that version of McGregor. After he fought Mayweather, he's been, what is he, 1-2? He's 1-2 since he fought Mayweather. And it's all because of that boxing stance that he's taking, in my opinion. So in the final exchange, McGregor had Poirier push against the fence. I kind of forget, I've only watched the fight once, but somehow McGregor gets his back against the cage and Poirier like steps into it and just starts unloading combinations. And McGregor's trying to move, but he gets hit with some good left hands. And I think his movement was just altered like big by those calf kicks. Those calf kicks kept him where he was, and Poirier just started unloading those combinations on him and then eventually dropped him and then finished him. And McGregor was out. He was out for a second, but it was a TKO. But of course, good on Poirier. But in my opinion, the 3 reasons McGregor lost is number 1, his stance is right here. His like squatted down stance made him super susceptible for the second reason why he lost this fight, and that's the calf kicks of Dustin Poirier. And the third reason, Poirier's game plan to take Conor down in the first round, work in the clinch for all of that first round, not deal with the striking of first round McGregor. And I'll throw one more reason in there, Poirier's chin at lightweight and Poirier's durability moving up and how big he is, he can take a shot better. So yeah, good on Dustin Poirier. Who I want to see them face next, I think Dustin Poirier and Oliveira. If Khabib doesn't come back, Dustin Poirier and Oliveira should be for the undisputed title. And for McGregor, I think a fight with Gaethje is entertaining. That'd be a great fight. And a fight with Michael Chandler, who looked great tonight. So yeah, I think McGregor still has options, and he says he wants to be active, but he'll definitely have to take some time off because he got TKO'd and his leg is probably bruised up. So yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe. I'll do some more breakdowns like this. Thanks for watching. Peace.